Yes, I used to work with ANZ, and but then I transitioned to superannuation funds, industry superannuation funds, and had in excess of 1,000 people. Was National Manager for Fund Services, which I managed the ins and outs of statements, phone calls, everything. I had a motorbike accident on the 21st of February 2010, and a kangaroo jumped out in front of me, and look, it was easy for me. I just remember putting on the brakes, but I was in a coma for 3 months, and hard for my family, thinking whether I was going to make it or not. I did, which is great. But then I probably 3 months at home, and then went back to work 6 months after the accident, and that's when things changed because of the nature of the injury that I had a brain injury. Look, I had another 6 months off, which was great of them. They were very supportive, and went back and did some coaching for a while, and then I took a retrenchment package. Well, part of the retrenchment package was me being placed with an executive recruitment firm, and the gentleman that was looking after me, or was still looking after me, he had a contact with Marriott and suggested, would I like to volunteer? And I thought, okay, I could volunteer. Okay, that would fill in some time. Seems I'm looking for a job, so I did. And tell you what's the best thing I've ever done. I've been doing it now for a bit over a year now. It's been fabulous. I started off, and for me it was a totally new industry. Haven't been in the financial services industry for 25 years, never been in this industry whatsoever, and what Marriott deals with, and it was totally different. And for me, to start off with, was asking people and talking to people in terms of how this industry actually works. What are the cogs in the wheel that make a turn? Look, it was fabulous, and then I started doing procedural maps. So talking to managers and staff in terms of how they perform their jobs, what steps they perform their jobs, and then recording into procedural maps, which is fabulous. And look, it's great. It's really opened me up, and it's taught me so much in terms of this industry. There's amazing opportunities you can get. I'd recommend doing this to anyone that, say, is unemployed or, between jobs, in terms of opening you up to so many things you never think of. And look, for me, I think was support that the Marriott gave me, and some guidance in terms of going to do 2 diplomas, a diploma of auditing and a diploma of OH&S, which is just amazing. So I went back to uni last year and got those 2 diplomas, and without Marriott I would never even thought of doing that. And for me, it gave me such a sense of achievement. And for my family and family friends, I've got something to talk about. I've got a 2 diplomas under my belt with the injury that I had, and it's changed my life incredibly. And that's the thing, for a volunteer, it's I can walk out of here every week. I walk out of here with a smile on my face, because you feel like you've done something. It's more for me rather than Marriott in terms of what I achieved myself. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is, and it's really it's great to do. It's really fabulous. Look, from a volunteer's perspective, the program is run very, very well. Communication is amazing, and as a volunteer, you're communicated every week. You'll hear something, via email or other volunteers of what's going on, or by the coordinator themselves. It's just fabulous. People, you feel valued. You feel like an employee, even though you're not an employee or a volunteer. And that's amazing culture. It's just great.